So flexible manufacturing system layouts or the arrangement of the machines will look very similar to the cellular layout. But when can we call a particular cellular layout to be a flexible manufacturing system? So there are 4 tests. So the first test is a part variety test, which means the given arrangement of machines should be able to manufacture a large variety of parts. Then only we call it as the flexible manufacturing system. A large variety of products manufacturing capability is the flexibility in that particular system. Next one is schedule change test. So if you are to manufacture components in batches, then batch production system is more or less sufficient. That can be done in an ordinary cellular layout. But if the production schedule is changed, even suddenly because of some customer order or some other reason, if some additional components of a different product are to be produced, then if the components are loaded into that particular setup, those products should be manufactured without losing much of a time. So whatever changes are required, that should be done with no loss of time. Then only we say that the system can pass the schedule change test. So any change in the order of production, any change in the entire schedule, the system should be able to accommodate for it to pass the schedule change test. Next one is the error recovery test. If there is some small malfunction in the system, the particular machine is stopped, then whether the system can recover and continue with the production without the stoppage of the entire production facility. That is the error recovery test. So some component is loaded into the machine has got some short circuit, or say some motor has got overloaded, then it stops. It will automatically recover without any human intervention, or if human intervention is there, the machining should continue from where it has started and it should be able to produce. Or if the component is partially machined, the system has to take out the component and load it into some other machine to complete the processing without stoppage of the entire line. Then we call it as the error recovery test. So any malfunction, the line should not stop or the production activity should not stop. So the flexible manufacturing system must have the options of solving the problems on its own without the need for much of human intervention. So if the system is having that capability, then we can say that a particular automated manufacturing system has passed the error recovery test. The next test is a new part test, whether the designed flexible manufacturing system or the automated manufacturing system can produce newer part designs. Now the important thing to remember is a given automated manufacturing cell or a flexible manufacturing system is designed to accommodate or designed to manufacture a product with certain features. So if the new part design is within those features, then this test can be applied. We cannot have a component which is completely different. For example, if you are having a flexible manufacturing system which is designed and which is running, and it can produce components which are having flat surfaces, that is, we are having lot of milling machines and ordinary grinding machines, then it is not right to expect it to produce turned components. Some of them may be possible, but generally speaking, it is not right for the system to accommodate turned components. Whether it can produce is a different aspect, because cylindrical shapes can be produced through milling, but they are much preferred through turning. So within the given part configuration or range, whether the new parts can be produced. If this given system is able to produce, then we'll say that the new part test is satisfied for the given flexible manufacturing system. So for any automated system, if the first three criteria are satisfied, then it can be conveniently called as a flexible manufacturing system. If it is not, it can be simply called as a automated manufacturing system because it is not having sufficient flexibility. So the three minimum tests are part variety test, schedule change test, and the error recovery test. So new part test is highly conditional. So whatever part we are trying to produce, new parts, they should be within the composite part that we have discussed in the earlier session.